President Trump held court in the Oval Office as Los Angeles continues to be under siege. He was asked why when he'd last spoken to Governor Gavin Newsom, and here's what he had to say about that.
Hey, Mr. President, when is the last time you spoke with Governor Newsom?
A day ago. Called him up to tell him, got to do a better job. He's doing a bad job, causing a lot of death and a lot of potential death. If we didn't send out the National Guard, and last night we gave him a little additional help, you would have Los Angeles would be burning right now.
Mm-hmm. And some of it is anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, he has quelled some of the violence, and it would be completely out of control had he not taken the steps he's taken. It's just despicable that they're okay with L.A. burning.
They had the curfews began last night, right? The mayor put a curfew on L.A. That began last night.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to shut down some of it now. But, I mean, that's only because Trump forced their hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the thing about that is Newsom said, no, I never received a phone call.
Yeah. In fact, we have the call log.
The call log. Can you put up the call log?
Newsom said he hadn't received a call?
Here's a call log.
He called the president a liar, basically.
Yes.
And so then the president and his staff
released the call log.
There's the call log.
So the first one is a 4-second that looks like he just sent it to voicemail.
Okay.
And then 1 minute later, they talk for 16 minutes.
My gosh.
I love that. I mean, that is
was
what
cool.
we've always wanted from a Republican president.
For sure.
Yes.
Don't just let this stuff go. Don't let the left paint the narrative. Go, I'm sorry, I've got an actual screenshot from the call log, you lying sack of crap, Governor.
Did you want the actual receipt of that phone call?
Here it is. So he was actually asked later in the day. Boy, what a busy day for the president. 35, clip 35. Here you go.
He did not speak to you a day ago, as you said, in the Oval Office earlier. What's your response to that?
Well, I gave him, it wasn't a day ago, it was a little longer than that, and I presented the phone conversation to Fox News.
Good.
John Roberts and Molly Line at Fox News, because they were the ones that said it. And we actually spent 16-point-something minutes on the phone, and I told him he's got to get his act together because you're going to have some bad times in Los Angeles if he doesn't. We had a pleasant conversation. The proof was from the phone company. It was from the phone company. So I spoke to him at a certain time. I'm sure you all saw it. You saw it. But why would you ask me that question if you saw it? You know, I mean, he asked me a question, and then he says, yeah, I saw that you spoke to him. Yeah, I spoke to him for over 16 minutes. I spoke to him for over 16 minutes.
Calling out everybody.
And I told him to get his act together, but he hasn't been able to do that. I mean, the man... really, we could have a great, we have an Olympics coming up.
Yeah.
We have to put the right foot forward. We have to do a job. We have a lot of people all over the world watching Los Angeles. We've got the Olympics, so we have this guy allowing this to happen.
What is that, 2028?
Yeah,
is it 28 when the LA games come?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it that far away? I mean,
I think so,
close,
yeah. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get the...
Look at that. What a liar.
There was no call, not even a voicemail.
Gavin Newsom.
Americans should be alarmed that a president deploying Marines onto our streets doesn't even know who he's talking to.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
And the only thing that could get Trump, because I already saw it on social media, is that he said he released the phone company call log.
Right.
No, he was just a screenshot from an iPhone that they used to call.
Right.
So the only, he didn't know what he's talking about. He didn't make the phone call. I'm like, bro, what more do you want?
Wow.
Just keep digging that hole, Gavin
Yes,
Newsom. By the way,
The phone said 18 minutes. Trump said 16 something. So that means somebody called. Somebody called and said, the president wants to speak to you, dude.
Yeah, and the call log does say 16 minutes.
Yeah. And Trump must have just thought that that's what he received, but who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
But another big L for Gavin Newsom yesterday was a federal judge giving more time on the whole Newsom not wanting the troops there in his streets, and the judge was like, that's going to stay for now. Yeah. So I get today, I think, there's a hearing.
What Gavin wants is for Los Angeles to burn to the ground before the Olympics.